Jennifer Lopez and her daughter Emme Muñiz just gave us the ultimate mother-daughter twin moment, and fans can't stop talking about it. The superstar and her 17-year-old mini-me were spotted during a rare family outing in Los Angeles, and the resemblance is absolutely uncanny. From their striking facial features to their effortless style, Emme is proving to be Jennifer's true carbon copy. But this isn't just about looks. It's about talent, legacy, and an unbreakable bond. So let's dive into every detail of this iconic duo and why their latest outing has everyone buzzing. It was a casual day out in LA, but when Jennifer Lopez steps out, it's never just casual, dressed in a sleek all-black ensemble, an oversized structured blazer that draped effortlessly over tailored slacks, paired with minimalist stilettos and her signature oversized sunglasses. Jennifer embodied the refined glamour she's known for. Her hair was pulled back in a neat bun, accentuating her naturally radiant features and that timeless Lopez glow. Right beside her, though, Emme turned heads in their own right. The teenager opted for a laid-back Gen Z ensemble, a cropped zip-up, hoodie in soft gray, loose-fitting vintage wash jeans, and classic white Converse sneakers. Their short, tousled curls framed their face perfectly, and a canvas tote slung casually over one shoulder completed the look. The contrast between their outfits, high-fashion chic meets youthful streetwear, made for a compelling visual, but what truly drew attention was the shared energy between them. The chemistry, the confidence, the comfort they had in each other's company. It was beautiful to witness. Jennifer often glanced lovingly at Emme, offering the kind of soft maternal gaze that speaks volumes. Emme, poised yet casual, seemed entirely unfazed by the attention, walking with a relaxed confidence that feels very reminiscent of Jennifer's own stage presence. Their connection goes beyond appearances. It's emotional, deeply rooted, and filled with mutual admiration. Fans wasted no time taking to social media to gush about the uncanny resemblance. Side-by-side photos and video snippets circulated across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, with captions like J.Lo literally cloned herself and Emme is Jennifer's twin in every sense. People pointed out the shared bone structure, the defined jawline, the high cheekbones, the expressive eyes. Even the way they carried themselves, upright and self-assured, sparked comparisons to Jennifer's earlier days in the spotlight. Some fans even playfully suggested that if a biopic of J.Lo's life is ever made, they wouldn't need to look far for the younger version. Emme could play the role with ease, but for those who've been following Jennifer and Emme's journey, this moment is just the latest chapter in a story filled with shared triumphs and milestones. One of the most unforgettable highlights came during the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show. At just 12 years old, Emme joined Jennifer on stage in front of millions worldwide, with a powerful, pitch-perfect rendition of Let's Get Loud and Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. Emme stood front and center, owning the moment with a voice and presence far beyond their years. Jennifer, overwhelmed with pride, spoke afterward about how magical it felt to share that stage with her child, calling Emme her little angel and marveling at their confidence and raw talent. That wasn't a one-off moment either. During Jennifer's 2019 It's My Party tour, Emme frequently joined her on stage, sometimes even performing short acoustic duets. Backstage videos show the two rehearsing, giggling, and embracing, further underscoring the closeness of their relationship. Jennifer has always emphasized the importance of family and balance, and it's clear that Emme has inherited not just her work ethic, but also her passion for music and performing. Beyond the spotlight, Jennifer has spoken candidly in interviews about parenting Emme and her twin brother Max. She shared her desire to raise her kids with a strong sense of self, compassion, and integrity. Emme, who uses they, them pronouns, has been open about their identity, and Jennifer has shown nothing but unwavering support, often speaking publicly about how proud she is of Emme's authenticity and courage. What makes this mother-daughter relationship so compelling is how it balances Hollywood glamour with genuine warmth and authenticity. They're not just icons on a red carpet or dazzling performers on stage. They're a loving family navigating fame with grace. In a world where celebrity can often feel distant, the bond between Jennifer Lopez and Emme Muñiz brings a refreshing sense of closeness, vulnerability, and realness. Whether they're sharing the stage or just walking side by side through the streets of LA, one thing is clear. This duo is one of the most captivating and beloved pairs in pop culture today. Jennifer Lopez has never been shy about expressing just how much she cherishes her twins, Emme and Max. For all the world tours, red carpet moments, and blockbuster films, she often insists that her most important and fulfilling role is simply being mom. Over the years, in interviews and on social media, Jennifer has opened up about what motherhood means to her, how it changed her, grounded her, and gave her a sense of purpose that no amount of fame ever could. She's often talked about how she manages to juggle a high-octane career with the everyday responsibilities of parenting. It's not uncommon for her to rush from set or stage straight into full-on mom mode, helping with homework, attending school functions, or just being there for those quiet, grounding moments that mean everything to a child. Whether it's Emmy's school choir performances or Max's personal milestones, Jennifer is always there, front and center, cheering with pride. One of the most touching things about her relationship with her children is how openly affectionate and expressive she is. Each year, her birthday tributes to Emme and Max are heartfelt and deeply personal, filled with old photos, videos, and emotional captions that reflect just how much they mean to her. When Emme came out as non-binary and chose to use they/them pronouns, Jennifer's response was exactly what you'd hope for from any parent, one of love, support, and unconditional acceptance. She's not only respected Emmy's identity, but has actively advocated for their space to be seen, heard, and respected. That public embrace sent a powerful message. No matter who you are or how you identify, you are loved and celebrated in this family. And Emme, now 17, is doing more than just riding the wave of being Jennifer Lopez's child. They're actively making their own mark in a world that's often quick to define young people by their famous lineage. Emme has become a thoughtful and passionate voice, especially when it comes to LGBTQ+ advocacy. They've spoken at youth-led events and have participated in discussions meant to uplift and empower queer youth. On social media, their posts are often centered on authenticity, inclusion, and self-love. There's a quiet confidence about Emme that feels both refreshing and powerful, a sense of self that is rare at any age, let alone during the teenage years. What makes this especially inspiring is that Jennifer hasn't tried to mold Emme into a mini version of herself. Instead, she's nurtured Emme's individuality, encouraging them to express themselves fully and fearlessly. Whether it's supporting their fashion choices, amplifying their voice in interviews, or just being a safe space behind closed doors, Jennifer's parenting style has always leaned toward openness, empathy, and encouragement. The bond they share isn't just about genetics or proximity, it's built on a foundation of mutual respect and admiration. It's a bit surreal when you consider the full-circle nature of their journey. Jennifer, who once started as a dancer on In Living Color, has climbed every rung of the entertainment ladder. She broke barriers, challenged stereotypes, and built a global brand from the ground up. Now, as she watches Emme navigate their own path in a very different, but equally public spotlight, the parallels are striking. There's a poetic symmetry in it all. Jennifer forged her legacy through talent and determination, and now Emme, with their unique voice and fearless authenticity, is carving out a legacy of their own. The path ahead is still being written, but if the past is any indicator, Emme's future won't just be bright, it'll be brilliant. They may have inherited Jennifer's grace and presence, but they're building something that's entirely their own. With a foundation rooted in love and a role model like Jennifer Lopez guiding the way, there's no limit to what Emme can achieve. The internet, of course, had an absolute field day with this mother-daughter twinning moment between Jennifer Lopez and Emme Muñiz. As soon as photos and video clips of their outing hit social media, fans went into overdrive. Memes, tweets, and TikTok edits came pouring in, all celebrating the undeniable resemblance and charm shared by the iconic pair. One Twitter user perfectly captured the sentiment with a now-viral post that read, "J.Lo found the fountain of youth and named it Emme." Another chimed in with a hilarious take, "If Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony's genes were a science experiment, Emme is the flawless result." The comparisons didn't stop at looks. Eagle-eyed fans began pointing out the subtler, more intimate similarities. Their matching facial expressions, the way they both raise one eyebrow when reacting to something, their laugh, and even their walk, everything became fair game for admiration. TikTok creators got especially creative, crafting side-by-side edits of Jennifer and Emme over the years. Some clips highlighted their synchronized dance moves, from stage performances to casual behind-the-scenes moments, while others drew attention to their mirrored smiles and signature sass. One popular edit even layered footage of young Jennifer. From her early music videos with current clips of Emme showing just how strong the generational resemblance is. It's not just a matter of Emme looking like their mom, it's the whole vibe, the aura, the confidence. That ineffable Lopez sparkle seems to have passed on effortlessly. Yet beyond the viral moments and digital fanfare, what truly makes this outing resonate is the heartfelt relationship between mother and child. For all the glamorous outfits and paparazzi flashes, what we saw was something much more intimate, a quiet moment of connection between two people who clearly adore and support one another. Jennifer, despite being one of the most recognizable names in the world, was simply walking alongside her child, sharing laughter and enjoying the day. And Emme, for all the media attention they attract, seemed completely at ease, comfortable, in their own skin and confident with their place in the world. Something that speaks volumes about how they've been raised. This was more than a fashion moment or a celebrity sighting. It was a window into a relationship built on trust, respect, and love. Jennifer Lopez, known globally as a performer, entrepreneur, and fashion icon, has never let her superstar status eclipse her role as a mother. Over the years, she's spoken openly about how deeply she values her family and how being a mom informs every part of who she is. Her children, she said many times, are her biggest joy and greatest teachers. And it shows. Her interactions with Emme aren't performative. They're real, raw, and incredibly moving. What's especially inspiring is how Jennifer continues to empower Emme to live authentically and boldly. Since coming out as non-binary and embracing they-them pronouns, Emme has been welcomed with unwavering love and encouragement. Jennifer has used her platform to normalize that acceptance, never making a spectacle of it, but rather reinforcing that unconditional love is the foundation of their family. In doing so, she's also helped to set a powerful example for parents everywhere, reminding them that showing up for your child in all their uniqueness is the most important thing you can do. And Emme? They're stepping into their own spotlight with grace and purpose. Far from being simply J.Lo's kid, they are carving out a space that is uniquely their own, whether they're speaking at LGBTQ+ youth events or simply sharing their thoughts. On social media, Emme is growing into a compassionate, creative, and confident young person. Their voice is thoughtful, their presence magnetic. There's no doubt they're still figuring out who they are and what they want to do, but watching that evolution feels like witnessing something truly special. They carry their mother's poise, but they're infusing it with their own modern, authentic energy. It's surreal to consider how far Jennifer has come, from her early days as a dancer on In Living Color to becoming a global icon, and now, watching her child navigate their own path under the public eye. The narrative almost feels cinematic. In many ways, Jennifer's story was about defying expectations and breaking barriers. Now, Emme is continuing that legacy in their own way, not by copying their mom's every move, but by writing their own script, challenging norms, and embracing who they are without apology. This rare family outing might have only lasted a few minutes in real time, but the impression it left is long-lasting. It reminded fans around the world that family, at its core, is about showing up, again and again, with love, respect, and presence. Whether it's on a world stage or on a walk through the streets of Los Angeles, Jennifer and Emme represent a new kind of Hollywood legacy, one that's not just about fame or talent, but about connection, authenticity, and mutual empowerment. So, what do you think? Is Emme truly Jennifer's twin? Do you see that same sparkle in their eyes, the same fire in their soul? What's your favorite mother-daughter moment of theirs so far? Was it the Super Bowl performance, a tour moment, or this unforgettable twinning walk through LA? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a moment with your favorite celebrity families. The Lopez-Muñiz legacy is just getting started. and we'll be right here to watch it shine.